the 7th hole at the Three Locks, we've got a lovely par 5. And if you hit 2 great shots, it is reachable. But you're not going to get home if the tee shot isn't good. So I've laid a white alignment tube on the floor to show me where the middle of the fairway is. And I've just clipped this little pointer on the shaft of my driver. Now, at the moment, the shaft I'm holding is a right angle to the white alignment tube. The little white stick on my club is parallel to that tube. You can see that if I walk around the circle to my right, the club face goes with me and the swing and the shaft is now pointing at the corner of the dogleg. If I go back to square and go around the circle to my left, I'm now down the right hand side, and that gives me a chance to release it as freely as possible. So just have a look at that. It's not about aiming the face. Look what happens if you aim the face. It's all over the place. What you want is subtlety. You want the shaft going around the circle, and then the pointer holds good. Sadly, I can't keep that on while I'm hitting it. So I'm going for draw spin because that's what the shot demands. Aiming down the middle of the fairway. Going around the circle. I'm now aiming at the right edge of the fairway. My face has gone with me. It's pointing there. Okay, 006.5, license to kill. Load and hit as much draw spin as I like. I'm hoping that Simon's got that. It's landing now. Absolutely pleased with it. If I'm being hyper fussy, it was a 10, 10, 9.5. It was 10 for setup, it was 10 for load, but only 9.5 for draw. But you know what? I'll take it. I'm really chuffed with the tee shot I've hit. I'm in position A. I'm on a slightly hanging tight lie. Now, there's a river to go over, and it's a par 5 green. I'd be worried about a 3-wood because if that downhill lie that's tight, then the river is in my mind. So I'm going to go to 5-wood. And the reason is that if the 5-wood, if I lean a little bit and play with the draw, it'll behave like a 3-wood. But because of the loss on the club and the shorter shaft, it just gives me more margin for error. So I'm going to play a low, hooky 5-wood into play. All right. So aiming, go around the circle just an inch or so. And the only game in town now is shape, which is draw spin. Here we go. I'm really pleased with it, picked it up sweetly, got a lot of draw spin, and it's scampering up towards the green. It's put me in a situation where I can make birdie off the 3rd shot. This is my 3rd shot into the par 5. Henry Cotton, who won 3 Opens between the wars, was also a club professional at the lovely Ashfordshire course, and he had 2 assistants. And they did an amazing thing. All 3 of them qualified for the same Open. And probably that'll never be matched again. However, in nurturing his staff and his assistants, Henry Cottons would get absolutely irate if they left a wedge or a sand iron or 9-iron short of the hole. He insisted the ball got to pin high or just beyond. Now, I've got quite a tight lie here, and I'm thinking about the distance between the flag and the front edge. Well, that's not my landing area. I've got the same amount of distance behind the flag. So if I'm brave and get the ball to the hole or past it, the ball's going to have more spin because there's more authority in the strike. What you don't want is a weak-hearted shot that just doesn't go towards the flag. So here we go. Square stance, sand iron, nothing fancy, but I've just got to find the courage to get the ball at least up the hole, if not past it. So you can see that I've pitched just past the pin, which is good, and the ball has stopped in good time. So there's quite a big target here. You couldn't see it from down in the fairway, but I think Henry Cotton would have been pleased. I got the ball to land, pin high, and then release a little bit. Relatively straight putt. Story of my life.